Let's talk about Nusii proposal software. And the question is this tool really worth it this year? So here's a presentation I want you to really think about. When you think about Nusii, I want you to think about business proposal software that actually is geared towards creative agencies. And what we love about the tool is that it is actually diverse enough to offer templates for a number of purposes, from branding to web design proposals. But also you have options within the tool for other types of businesses like events and catering. So that's really good in terms of offering a comprehensive canvas. So that's really fantastic. And to make the proposal writing process easier, save content for future use, and easily edit along with your prices to your templates, you want to really think about a tool such as Nusii. And it will also send notifications once clients open the proposal emails and the proposal files, helping you manage the sales cycle better. So that's really good in terms of functionality, in terms of optimization. That's really fantastic. Now, it's important to know that Nusii's plans can be somewhat limiting. You can have up to 5 active proposals with a freelancer plan and 20 with the agency plan. So you have to think about affordability, but also about the job. Let's say the leads that you are actually chasing. But long story short, Nusii makes it very easy to prepare professional proposals, and the platform interface is easy to use and makes it very easy to save useful sections, fees, or overall templates to tailor new proposals quickly. So in terms of efficiency, you have a tool that can really help you out. Okay, in terms of customization, also that's really good because you are able to. The templates are really good. The templates can be customized real fast, and the variables function is critical to ensure bids are tailored to client information without the painful process of, let's say, manually typing in contact information with each occurrence. Okay, and the client experience is also smooth, with a clear path in our view to accept the proposal or even communicate with you. There are limited payment options, so you should verify how your current invoicing system would mesh with Nusii. So in terms of integration, and also you want to check out the integrations list and see how your current workflow can connect with the apps on offer. That's really important because you don't want your current tech stack, to actually mess up with Nusii. So that's something to think about. And one thing I want to say also is that Nusii offers a key automation, but not all the bells and whistles of similar platforms at similar price points. And this is something to think about. And however, the agency plan allows for unlimited users, making it very easy to collaborate with many team members on multiple proposals for a competitive price. Let's talk about the features here. We are still having a conversation about Nusii proposal management software, and I want to really walk you through some of the modules, capabilities, functionalities that you can actually expect with Nusii. So the key features revolve around template library. You have valid digital signatures. You have payments with Stripe. So if you're thinking about the payments, you are safe. I mean, Nusii actually has got you covered. That's really fantastic. You also have integrations with software tools like HubSpot and Zapier. So if you don't have if you can't find your third party apps, you always have the ability to contact Nusii's team directly, and they will set you up for an API. So an API that would allow you to actually connect your tech stack to Nusii. You also have chat and email support. That's really fantastic. But long story short, and I want to really say this again, Nusii's main advantage is the software's ability to help you automate proposals. I mean, think about it. If you have 10 proposals, 20 proposals, 50 proposals in a very competitive field, you do not want to manually write every proposals, right? You want to automate things, and that would allow you to be responsive, to be agile, and agility is really important, especially when you are bidding when you are bidding on government contracts in very in time sensitive, very competitive fields. And the Nusii platform offers a user-friendly interface with key automation and session libraries to quickly build complex and customized proposals. And it doesn't matter. If you want to brand the proposal real fast, if you want to optimize the proposal, if you want the proposal to actually, if you want to turn the proposal into something interactive, Nusii can help you out with that as well. So if you are tired of having static documents and you want to have live interactive documents in terms of proposals, whether it is with your SOWs, your RFI, your RFPs. Basically, Nusii can help you do that. Not a problem. And what we love also is that we love the fact that you have templates. So the templates are relatively similar and will require time to tailor to your company's needs though. But the thing is that the setup time is typical for similar platforms. And this is actually, in our view, time well spent upfront for future time savings. Especially once you have you're quickly set up in Nusii, you'll be able to automate your proposal process a lot faster. So let's talk about the evaluation here. I want to talk to you about the pros and cons. So when you think about Nusii, proposal management software, what kind of pros, what kind of cons should you contemplate before you buy this tool at all? So the pros first. What we love about Nusii is that it's very easy to use. So the UX and UI have been really thought about really considerably. So the dev team at Nusii has done a great job when it comes to user experience and user interface. So that's really good. You have a very easy to use platform with lots of formatting options. Fantastic. And also the variable and reusable section features allow for quick but tailored documents. And that can help you also, going back to what I said earlier about the automation, okay, the proposal automation process. And Nusii can really help you with that through the variable and reusable section features. You also have a robust selection of app integrations. So those are, if you don't have the app integrated natively within Nusii, you always have the option to actually integrate those apps through third-party conduits such as Slack, such as Zapier. Okay, so that's really cool. Or as I said a little earlier, you have the ability to contact Nusii and they will set you up for an API. Now, an API, you might have to pay for it though. I mean, that's what it is. But hey, listen, it's worth it if you have to customize a lot of apps that you currently have in your tech stack. So those were some of the pros, some of the pluses you can expect through Nusii. What about the minuses? Well, right now, Nusii offers only one option for payment processing. So that's Stripe. So if for any reason you want to go through Square or you like PayPal, Nusii is not going to accommodate that as of now. The client engagement tracking is kind of minimal, and we will love Nusii to actually add a layer of depth and breadth to that part of things. And there is only one type of collaborator right now on the platform, and we would love Nusii to actually go a little further. Okay, but overall, what we love about this is that you are able to integrate with third-party apps to sort of enhance your operations. For instance, you can integrate to CRM tools, project management tools for expense tracking, or even appointment calendar like Calendly, for instance. So let's talk about the cost here. So when you think about Nusii, what kind of cost should you contemplate this year? As you can see on the screen here is a pricing for Nusii as of the date of this show. But what we're showing here, those are monthly billings. But if you want yearly billings, you can save up to 14 to 25% off. Okay, so that's really good. And also, Nusii has a 14-day free trial, so you have the ability to actually test out the tool to see if it fits with your current tech stack, but also your current operations, right? So you have the freelancer, they're charging you $29 per month, the agency $49 per month, and the business $129 per month. Okay, and but those are really fantastic. Now let's go a little more granular here. When you think about the freelancer plan, this actually accommodates one user with up to 5 active proposals. 5 active proposals, one user. And here you have online digital e-signing. You have email also from your own domain. That's really fantastic. And you have the agency plan that will set you back $49 per month. And it allows unlimited users and up to 20 active proposals. And so that's really good. And so, of course, when we talk about unlimited users, you have 3 users primarily. But you have, if you want to go above 3 users, beyond 3 users, the additional user will set you back $19. And then you have the business plan. The business plan will cost you $129 per month. And it allows unlimited users and up to 50 active users. Now, unlimited users in the sense that they will work with you. If you want to go beyond 5 users, you might have to pay anywhere from $29 to $35. But bottom line here is that when you think about Nusii, you always want to try the tool, because think about it, they are offering a free trial, so that allows you to try any plan for 14 days for free. Okay, now and that's one thing we don't like though. They want you to really provide credit card details, so that's a bummer in our view. To if they were really sure about the let's say if they're really sure about the quality of the products or service, they shouldn't really ask for credit card details. But hey, listen, this is their business model. Right now, Nusii wants you to really put in your credit card details. I want to talk to you about the modules. Let's go a little bit detailed when we analyze the modules you can expect to have within Nusii. Okay, you can create proposals from a blank template or from one of Nusii's 9 to 15 templates. And each template has been developed with sections and content tailored for sectors such as web design and video production. Okay, so that's really good. And so the proposal editor is reasonably intuitive, and the editor is based on sections which can be edited, moved, and saved as a reusable section for future use. And the cool thing is that every section has standard rich text options and can be enhanced by inserting images and videos. So that gives you a lot of flexibility in terms of your operation, your proposal process, especially if you have to work in a collaborative environment with other team members. And the pricing section offers a lot of flexibility also in terms of fee type and unit description. This design allows pricing packages or even optional times, which helps for upselling. And Nusii offers an interesting module where basically the platform is showing proposal design insights from their dev team when moving through the site. So that's really fantastic. We love that a lot. And one thing I want to say also is that the templates provided may be useful for inspiration, but the text should not be used as is for your company's proposals. And because strong proposals are thoughtfully developed and tailored to your audience, right? That's what you want. You want to win a specific proposal, not actually copy and paste verbatim content from a third-party site such as Nusii. And a language that could work for any company is too generic to attract your specific client's attention. When initially setting up the platform, you will need to spend a fair amount of time developing text and visuals to attract your clients. And this time investment is kind of common for any proposal software. It is not just unique to Nusii. And Nusii's value, which is similar to other leading proposal development tools, is actually, as I think I've said this before, is the automation of future proposals. The reusable section feature allows content that works well for a certain client type can be saved and pulled into a future proposal with a couple of clicks. And similarly, pricing sections that are standard to your business can be easily saved and added to a future proposal. So that's kind of good in terms of enhancing your proposal, adding an extra layer of functionality. And Nusii offers variables to simplify proposal generation. So those variables act as the placeholders for, let's say, core client information, right? For instance, you have company name, address, and even your contact's name. And when a proposal is published, these placeholders are replaced with a correct client information. That's really fantastic. I want to talk to you about team collaboration. So, and that's really a great module within Nusii. So you can invite team members to join the Nusii platform in the agency and business plans. Because remember, the freelancer plan is limited to only one user, right? So on the agency and business plans, the account owner can add and delete members. Unfortunately, there is no ability to control access to different projects or even data within the account. So that's a little bit problematic in our view, because if you want to erect, let's say, privacy walls or regulatory walls or paywalls within your team members, within your teams, having this module, having this capability would have been nice. And all added users have the same level of access, the entire account. This is another thing that we don't like within Nusii, because there's no hierarchy here. It would have been wonderful to have a hierarchy in terms of accountability, in terms of user roles, in terms of permission access. Also, there is no easy way to communicate between team members on the platform. So just be aware of that. So what about the client experience? Let's talk about that. The client's view of the proposal is professional and accessible. The accept proposal button is clearly visible with a big red button to make the required action clear. The client can also reject the proposal with a message, request more information through a comment box, or download the proposal as a PDF. So that's really good in terms of flexibility. You also have tracking client interaction. So Nusii includes basic client engagement information. So that's really fantastic. When a client opens the proposal, sends a comment, or accepts or rejects the offer, you are notified via email. So I was telling you earlier that there is no additional information on how often the client viewed the document or which session the client spent the most time reading. And this additional tracking information is not critical, but can provide, in our view, valuable insight into longer proposals or even engagement processes. Let's talk about integrations and payments. Again, we are still talking about the modules that you can have within Nusii. So in terms of integrations, Nusii offers a range of integrations and integrations for project management, including Basecamp and Slack. So those are really good. Integrations for CRM, client relationship management, including Pipedrive and HubSpot, even Salesforce. You also have integrations for client engagement, including Intercom and Continually. You also have integration to Zapier and more. Okay. And they also offer, I think I've said this before, they also offer an API if you prefer to build your own custom integrations. But again, just be aware that those will call for extra cost. So you will have to pay extra for this. And the payment options are fairly limited in Nusii. The only payment processor on the platform is Stripe. So also there is no billing or invoicing system within Nusii. You can bill for a deposit within the proposal process, but there does not seem to be a way to collect additional fees through the platform. So from a revenue generation perspective, this is a little limited, and this is not good. What about support and security? Well, support security, all plans come with the same level of support offered through a chat box on the platform. And so this is really, this is really what it is. The live support is backed up with a well-populated knowledge-based site. And so it is what it is. And all accounts are stored on a secure 128-bit SSL connection for security, and no data is shared with third parties. So something to really think about. But so overall, big question is, should you go with Nusii? Yes or no? Is Nusii legit? Yes. Nusii has been around for a couple of years now. I think less than 10 years, but they've been kicking ass like crazy. So we do we recommend Nusii? Yes, of course we recommend Nusii, especially for creatives. Okay, for creatives and agencies. And is the pricing fair when it comes to the value added? Yes, we think Nusii is affordable. And of course, if you are willing to work with one single payment processor such as Stripe, if you're willing to actually work with all the minuses that I have told you a little earlier, basically go with Nusii. But if you're looking for something more, something better, something bigger, or you have a more convoluted sales process, or you are actually working with a larger team, maybe it's better to go with other tools such as PandaDoc or others. Okay, better proposals or what have you. So those are things that you need to think about. But overall, do we think this tool Nusii is worth it? Definitely, it is legit. It is worth it, and it could really improve your proposal processes. So what's the bottom line here to this conversation? I'll give you a Nusii proposal software review. I give you the presentation, the features, the evaluation, the cost, the modules, and the bottom line. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.